Spirit Gang? It's your girl, Kira Control, back at it again with another video. So, it's been a really long time. And y'all probably like, why did this girl come on this camera with her hair looking like this? So, today I am taking down my braids. I had some lemonade braids. I insert like a photo or two, and then I cut them so I can start taking them out, and I'm going to be taking them out as I talk to y'all today. So as you read the title, today is the first day of Vlogmas, and I am super excited because this is going to be my comeback to YouTube-ness, if you will, because I have not been active on YouTube this year at all. Even though I only started like a year and a half ago, like I have not been active at all, so I apologize. But I'm trying to get back active. I'm trying to be here because this is an outlet for me to be myself. Not saying I'm not able to be myself in person, but like for people to like see me and I feel like I'm supposed to give my energy to y'all. So here we are. So today I'm going to be talking about how my life has changed in the past like 4 months. So I'm just gonna jump right in. So I currently live in Texas. I currently live in Houston, Texas, and I'm originally from Dallas. And I've been living here since I graduated from college. My college is about 45 minutes outside of Houston. And you know, I had a perfectly good life. Whatever. I went to this church conference. I went to Transformation Church's version 1 conference, the church that's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I went to that conference back in September, and while I was there, I've always been a believer. While I was there, there was like this really huge worship service that happened on like accident, and like the Lord spoke to me very clearly, like, you know, you're supposed to be here, like you're supposed to move here, you're supposed to serve here, your purpose is here. And I was like, man, what? Like, you tripping, right? Like, it honestly, it was 4,000 people in that room, and there was singing going on, musicians, all that, people next to me praying, you know, all that stuff. And I literally heard him clearly, like we was having a conversation. And I was telling God, I was like, bro, you tripping, like you crazy, whatever. He just kept repeating to me, like, you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to move here, all this stuff. And I literally said, like, out of my mouth, I was like, I'm scared. And he was like, I know. And I was like, so what am I supposed to do? Or whatever. He was like, don't worry about all that. Just come on, move, whatever. So I went home that night, and it was crazy. Like, I made some type of video that night because he told me a lot of things about my business, about, you know, things like that. And the next morning, I still had like a lot of fear and a lot of doubt in my head. And he just confirmed it again. Like, look, dog, you supposed to be here. Like, you're supposed to be here serving these people here. And I was like, okay. So I text like basically like my manager. I text her and I was like, hey, I gotta move. Like, literally, I was like, I have to move. I gotta go. Like, the Lord is telling me I'm supposed to move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, whatever. And she was like, okay. And I was like, what? So it jumped from there. So this was on a Thursday. I told her. So that night, the Lord was like, you need to go start looking for apartments tomorrow because you're not going to have no other chance to look for apartments. So on that Friday, I went and drove around the entire city, and I looked at like 10 apartments. Like, I'm driving around like I know the city, like I know the area, all that. Went to go see like 10, 11 apartments, decided on one, prayed about it, prayed about each one that I was like seriously considering. And the Lord told me to put a deposit down on one specific one that night, like pay for the application fee or whatever, you know, you got to pay for when you apply for an apartment, like that night. And I did. And I got approved for that apartment 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. So, So throughout the last 2 weeks in September was during this time. So during this time, I was just in this like really huge spiritual bubble. And I was just like, I'm just trying to do everything according to you. You know, like I've submitted everything to you. You've done so much for me. And I just want to obey you. I just want to listen to you, you know, stuff like that. So from up until now, which is now the first day of December, obviously, it has been 2.5 months. Yeah, it's been 2.5 months. And everything regarding this move has been so seamless and just so like peaceful. I have not had to stress about anything. Like I said, my apartment got approved 2 weeks later. My apartment was approved before October even started. I was able to put a deposit down on my movers like a month and a half ago. Like 2 weeks after I got approved for my apartment, I put down a deposit for my movers. I've been going to like the church belong groups on like 2 days a week because I travel up there for work. Crazy coincidence. Like everything's just been good. Like God has just been so good, and he has just been speaking to me these past few weeks, and I was ignoring him because I didn't realize it was him. And he's told me like my purpose. Like I always knew that I was supposed to help people, and I was supposed to be like this one of his lights on the world that he put here specifically to like brighten people's day and all that. Like I always knew that, and I just didn't know how. And I thought with like my job, like I'm a technology consultant, I was like, I'm helping people somehow that way. With my business, with my wig business, I'm helping people in that sense. So like I've always helped people, you know, like I'm a very motivational type positive person that way. But he elevated my purpose to a whole new level that I didn't know that was possible. And he hasn't actually physically done it, but he's told me specifically, this is why you're supposed to be here. And I'm now just in a transition period of getting there. So like I said, you know, today's December 1st. I am moving in less than 2 weeks. I am moving in less than 2 weeks. So throughout this Vlogmas series, y'all are gonna see me finish packing up the house. Like right now, I'm in my hair room. I have like stuff packed up right here. You know, excuse this Chipotle bag. That's where I'm putting all my hair. Like even though I just had like a huge Black Friday sale, I'm gonna be doing all that. Like it's just a lot of stuff going on. Like I have freaking stuff everywhere. Like right here, all my invoices for my Black Friday sale. When am I gonna do this? Same time as me moving, you know. So like it's gonna be a very interesting Vlogmas, but I am not worried about anything. Like I'm not stressed about anything. Like it's just like because I know this is what I'm supposed to do. Do I think I'm gonna be in Tulsa for the rest of my life? Yes, unless the Lord tells me not to be. I'm preparing to like set my roots there. I'm preparing to be there. I'm gonna be there until I'm done doing what he needs me to do. And I'm not moving. I'm not letting anyone persuade me to do anything that's outside of his will, because it's his will. You know, like it sounds really easier said than done, but I just know that this is where I'm supposed to be and this is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm so excited, y'all. Like the whole business is moving. Like everything in Texas is gonna be non-existent at the end of this year. Really like before Christmas, but like I'm gonna just say at the end of this year. Like all my roots or whatever that's in Texas, this whole state that I'm from, is no longer gonna be a thing once 2020 starts. So it's just crazy how things are just falling at the end of the year to like the beginning of the year, you know, stuff like that. So like this isn't like a persuasion type video or whatever like that. I'm really just telling my story and how Pastor Michael Todd and his whole staff, you know, Pastor Charles Metcalf, his wife, Pastor Natalie, the whole congregation, and the whole church, the whole meaning and metaphor, and not metaphor, the whole message behind the church, how it has truly changed my life. And like all those people that was inside of that building at the time, all 4,000 of us, whether we attended the church or not, whether we were TC Nation, whether or not what, all of our lives were dramatically changed. Like I had met so many people so far that went to the conference that can say how their lives have changed, how they had to be there, how they had to move, or just like and different things like that. It's really crazy until it happens, you know? So I am walking in crazy faith right now. The Crazy Faith series has genuinely changed my entire life. It has brought me closer to God. It has made sense. Like, you know how like you grow up with your grandparents and like they're like really in church and they teach you all these things. You're like, okay, yeah, whatever. But like, it's like all the things that my grandmother was trying to teach me when I was growing up, it all just made sense. You know, like I get it now. I get why you are the way you are. I get why you do the things you do. And I can appreciate you for introducing me to this, because I wish I was living this life my entire life. Like this very peaceful life just in general is just great. And like I said, the Lord has blessed me tremendously already. And I haven't even got there yet. So like just with my obedience and trying to follow his cloud that he has set for me, I can't even imagine once, you know, I get there and I figure out specifically what he wants me to do, and you know, things like that. Like I just can't even imagine at all. So like, you know, day one right now of Vlogmas is pretty simple. I'm just sitting down here talking to y'all about this new journey in my life, this new stepping stone. I'm truly excited. Hopefully, like now that I have a different outlook on like the Lord and stuff like that, that will cross over in these new videos. And yeah, I'm still a hair YouTuber, whatever. But things may change at the beginning of the year. Like I may start incorporating like some makeup things because I'm trying to learn how to do makeup now. You know, other things like lively things, lifestyle things. Like I said, with me moving, we may do, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I'm just trying to be consistent for these next 25 days. And we'll see how it goes, because this is going to be very, very interesting. So this one was a short one. So y'all not going to sit here and watch me take down my hair this entire time. I may put at the end of this video what I decide to wash my hair with and stuff, or maybe not. I don't really know. That was my problem with YouTube in the beginning, not beginning, but in general. Like I would always start to do my hair or some hair or whatever, and I'd be like, dang, I should have recorded that, and I didn't. So we'll see. But yeah, y'all, I'm a God-fearing woman, and I'm truly excited with this next step in this next chapter where God has taken me, and I'm truly, truly excited for myself, for what I have to offer you guys, like, because me obeying him is just going to benefit you guys and the people in my life, because our purposes aren't for us, they're for other people, you know? So I can't wait to see how you guys' lives are changed by me obeying him, you know, and hopefully that transfers over to you. Like you're able to obey him as well, and then you're able to change someone else's life, you know, if that makes any sense. So I'm just truly excited. So let's have a good Vlogmas. Let's hope and pray that we can keep this up, and we're gonna have a video every single day. And if it's not every single day, like at least the morning of the next day or something, because you just never know what can happen. And we're gonna get this popping. We're gonna have a good Vlogmas, okay? All right, so I love y'all so much. I'm back. You know, it's been months or whatever, and we're gonna get this thing popping. So I love y'all. Peace. I don't really have any new videos, so like whatever videos pop up here, go ahead, click one of them. Cool, not probably like on day 5 I'm like, hey, click a Vlogmas video, you know, stuff like that. But thank y'all so much for sticking with me. Thank you for like all the new subscribers. Even though I haven't posted nothing, I appreciate y'all for subscribing. Y'all are awesome. And let's get it. Vlogmas 2019, Crazy Faith.